It's been said that children bite the breast that feeds them and men throw away the spoon that takes food into their mouth. But I wonder if it ought to be at this day for Nigeria.
I'm in chains, you're in chains too. Our uniforms, you wear uniforms too.
The present administration came to power from a revolution that permeates around the unseen world that now seems to be the original world, the internet. Their praise and attacks were all over this platform during the time of their appeal for power. This platform, the social media, addressed their thirst for the ruling post and unleashed the national presence to the now ruling party in Nigeria, the APC. But just a few months after the session of the House of Senate began, this was the dividend that Nigerians got for their democracy.
4 sections, which in clear terms spelled out the punishment for frivolous petition and what constitutes frivolous petition. The bill seeks to provide punishment for frivolous petition by making sure that only credible and verifiable petitions are presented for public use. The utility of the bill is to equally save the time for good governance and resources that go into investigating frivolous petitions.
After the bill was initiated, it gained popular support in the House, and now it's on its way to becoming a law. Meanwhile, the bill has given another set of uproar in the Nigerian community, not setting aside the young mind who are the functional users of the social media. Some of the internet personalities in Nigeria spoke with Kagamu TV crew at the maiden edition of Social Media Confa in Ile-Ife.
I am standing totally against any infringement on my right to use the social media. Considering the text of the particular act, of the particular bill, it says that any information passed through text message, which is, I think, fundamental to almost everybody, and which in the intention of someone is turning the country or anybody around, it's going to be 2 years or 2 million naira equivalent, or even both. I think it's totally wrong. For me, it's from the pit of hell. It's something that shouldn't be welcome in a country that is just coming up, whereby the government of such country is being brought up through the social media. The present revolution that happened in this country is done by the social media. So for me, I think I believe, just like any other Nigerian youth, standing against the social media, because this is the only way where Nigerians can be able to say the truth about the government.
Don't infringe on my fundamental human rights. I have freedom of speech and expression.
I'm just standing in the middle. Like, okay, to an extent, I support the bill, and to an extent, and to a larger extent, actually, I do not support the bills. I think a bill should be passed because it would curtail a whole lot of actions that people put on social media. It would control the way people talk and the way people act on social media. Then why don't I want the social media bill to be passed? I believe that we are humans. We should have freedom of speech. We should be able to talk when we see something wrong. So I think if the government is not scared of the people, they should not put up such a social media bill.
I won't go against it totally, but I think they should kind of so that it will be a little bit convenient for people that use social media. So that, because of recent, there have been many bad acts through social media whereby people commit activities that are not in line with the use of social media. So I think they should just review it a little and make it lenient, because the fine and years of jail is kind of too harsh.
And I feel the Nigerian system needs a review on social media. And the bill, I think the bill is too extreme. I feel they should review it in-house. Because for me, whenever there is no regulation, or clearly spelled out regulation, so to speak, they said there's a lot of laws in place that can be used on social media. But then I think social media itself, it's like a planet on its own. I'm not saying no to social media bill. I feel there should be a social media bill, because it's important for everybody.
It's not what we need right now. It's a bill to be passed in the National Assembly as regards our national life.
We need bills that deal with power, that deal with electricity, that deal with things that concern our daily living, not things that would curb our social expression. Bills and laws that would affect our common life in the sense that would help us get better, help us live better lives, and help our governance, and not just curb the way we say things. Yes, we do need to caution the way the public or the way people speak to each other or accuse each other about different things. But we need more than that to also not allow our politicians, give them a blank check to do whatever they want to do, and then use that as an excuse to jail journalists or even normal people in the public who just want to air their opinions or say things about the government or about things in governance.
Truth be told, evil will reign only when good men keep silent.